Welcome to Modding Hearts of Iron 4. In this video, we'll show you how to create a mod, what tools you'll need to use, and what files you'll need to change to create your very first Hoi 4 mod. You can create your mod from the game's launcher. Open the launcher and go to All Installed Mods. Then click the Upload Mod button. Then click Create a Mod. Give your mod a name. This is what your mod will be called in the Steam Workshop, Paradox Mods, and in the launcher. Next, give your mod a version number. For now, you can just enter the number 1. Finally, add a mod directory. The mod directory is where the files for your mod will be located. This is usually the same as your mod name, but without spaces. Enter it after the mod /. Below, you can see tags. These are tags that can help people search for your mod on the Steam Workshop. You can select any you want, and these can be changed later. Hit the Create Mod button, then click OK and close the window. We can now see our mod in the All Installed Mods window. To load into your mod, go to Playsets, create a new playset by clicking here, adding a new playset and entering a name. Then click the Add Mods button below and find your mod in the list. You are now ready to start the game with your mod, but currently there is no new content in your mod and there is no changes to the game. To find where your mod is installed, hover over your mod, click on the 3 dots to the right, then click Show in Folder. This will open your file explorer to where your mod is located. This is usually under your User Documents, Paradox Interactive, Hearts of Iron 4 folder, then the mod folder. As you can see, there is currently only one file in here, the descriptor file. This file has the .mod extension. If this is not visible, enable View File Extensions in your File Explorer. It is recommended you have this setting enabled while modding. When you first open this file, your system might not recognize the .mod file type. You can open it in any text editor, such as Notepad. You can do this by right-clicking on it, click Open With, then select a text editor of your choice. The descriptor.mod file is a very important file for your mod. This is where the details such as the mod's name, tags, version, and supported version are stored. We discussed these items when we created the mod. The supported version is what version of Hearts of Iron 4 the mod supports. This will default to the current version of Hearts of Iron 4 you have installed. If Hearts of Iron 4 updates to a new version, then a warning will show in your mod launcher until you update the supported version to match the current version of Hearts of Iron 4. Further items can be added to the descriptor.mod file, like dependencies. If your mod requires another mod to function, a replace path, which will tell the game to completely overwrite the contents of the vanilla Hearts of Iron 4 folder with the contents of your mod's equivalent folder, and the remote file ID. This is the ID of your mod on the Steam Workshop, and we will discuss this more later. Now we will talk quickly about the descriptor.mod file. When you start the game's launcher, the launcher will create a copy of the descriptor.mod file in your Hearts of Iron 4 main directory. Any changes you make to this file will be copied to that file. To see this file, navigate up to your mod folder and into your Hearts of Iron 4 mod root directory. Instead of being called descriptor.mod, this time the mod file will have the same name as your mod folder. In this case, it is myfirstmod.mod. If you open your mods.mod file, you will notice one key difference. Here a path line has been added. This will point to your mod folder. This is how the launcher knows where your mod files are located and how to upload them into the game. This is set automatically. Next, we will add a picture for our mod that will be used as the thumbnail in the launcher, the Steam Workshop, and Paradox Mods. This will be the first image people see when they are looking for your mod. To do this, simply create an image. It is recommended that the image is square, less than 1 megabyte in size, and a PNG or JPEG file type. Here, we have an image we created earlier. Navigate back to your mod folder, then simply add this picture to your mod folder. To make the mod use the file, you need to open the descriptor.mod file. Then add to the bottom of the file, picture equals, then the file name for your picture in quotation marks, then press save. It is important to note that you will not see this picture in your launcher, but it will be visible to people who download the mod from the Steam Workshop or Paradox Mods. Now we will talk about the folder structure for Hearts of Iron 4. It is best to reference the vanilla files while modding Hoi 4. To find the vanilla files, simply navigate to the Hoi 4 installation directory. In Steam, you can find this simply by clicking on Hearts of Iron 4, then press Properties, then Installed Files, then Browse in the upper right corner. There are 9 main top-level folders that will contain the files you wish to mod. These are Common, Events, GFX, History, Interface, Localization, Map, Music, and Portraits. We will go into more depth with the contents of these folders in later tutorials. When modding, you will have to follow the folder structure for these folders in order to have your new mod work as intended, although you only need to add folders that contain files you are changing or adding. Finally, we will talk about the tools you can use to make the most out of modding. You will need a text editor to modify Hearts of Iron 4 files. Notepad is the default text editor on Windows. However, there are other text editors that can provide a better modding experience. The recommended editor for modding Hearts of Iron 4 is Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio Code is created by Microsoft and is available for free from its website. One advantage to using Visual Studio Code is that it has various plugins that can be installed to assist in modding Hoi 4. These plugins are CW tools and Hoi 4 modding utilities. These are community-created tools created by modders for modders and are not supported by Paradox Interactive. They can be found under the Extensions tab in Visual Studio Code and then by searching for the name of the tool. Simply search for them, then follow their installation instructions. CW Tools provides syntax highlighting and IntelliSense autocomplete. Syntax highlighting will make mod files have different colors depending on what the script is doing. IntelliSense autocomplete will autocomplete specific scripts when you're writing new code. It will also highlight any possible errors. Hoi 4 modding utilities provides tools to view the world map, focus trees, tech trees, and other parts of the game directly in Visual Studio Code. You can also use this to view open files or go to the specific path in files to edit the script and see any updates appear in real time. Finally, an important resource for all Hearts of Iron 4 modders is the Hearts of Iron 4 wiki. Located at hoi4.paradoxwikis.com, under the modding tab, you can find extensive documentation on how to mod Hearts of Iron 4. To upload your mod to the Steam Workshop or Paradox Mods, open the launcher and go to All Installed Mods. Then, click the Upload Mods button. Then select your mod in the drop-down list. You will now see information about your mod, such as its name, directory, a suggested version, and a mod ID. Leave all these as they are. The mod ID field should be blank when you first upload your mod. When you upload your mod, a mod ID will be generated by the Steam Workshop. This will be added automatically to your mod's descriptor.mod file as the remote_file_ID value. When you want to update your mod, you need to have this value in your descriptor.mod file so that Steam knows what mod you are updating. Scroll down the page and you'll see two buttons under Upload To, one for Paradox Mods, and one for the Steam Workshop. Select the one you wish to upload your mod to. Then enter the information required, such as your mod's description. Then at the bottom of the screen, press the Upload Mod button to upload your mod. Your mod will be uploaded to the Steam Workshop or Paradox Mods. On the Steam Workshop, make sure your mod is visible to all users so people can find and download it. Thank you for watching. We hope this video has been helpful in getting you started on your journey modding Hearts of Iron 4.